Okay, welcome back to Retropical podcast. I almost hiccuped there, but it was okay. It was a good save. Welcome to Retropical podcast. Now we move on to our next segment, brought to you by Leonard. Go on, Leonard. Go on.
Yeah. So we mentioned just now a little bit about like money begging. The fact that like I'll probably just consider begging for money on the streets better than doing
Right,
like a really
right,
trashy reality TV show. Now,
right.
regarding that, there's been I'm pretty sure because like I sent you a few videos regarding this, but like so there's been a recent phenomenon of like Twitch begging, Twitch sub begging, right?
Yep,
Yeah. So I
yep.
sent you those three videos in particular. Now the thing is that uh the
Wait, wait, wait.
yeah.
I think before that, we should just give a brief idea of
Oh,
what
okay, yeah,
those
fair
three
enough.
videos are. The one that you
Yeah.
showed me. Yep.
So there's been so before I continue on to that video, I want to talk about the fact that like so for people who don't know, Twitch is a very popular streaming platform, mostly for video
Mm.
games. But recently, there's like things like IRL or like commentary
Yeah, ASMR
streaming.
as well, right?
Yeah, ASMR streaming as well. There's like a bunch of weird like
Yep.
niche. If like
Mm-hmm.
woodworking, you know, if you like
Oh
the sort
yeah,
of
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. If there's something that you like, you'll probably be able to find it there's one day or something.
I can't
But
find a cosplay one though. Except for like the thoughts,
yeah,
the
yeah,
sexy one. Okay, but anyway, go on.
yeah. Go on. So uh, I was talking about the fact that like uh, so yeah, so subbing like Twitch subbing is where you basically subscribe, right? Subscribing, short for subscribe, and
Mm-hmm.
subscribing is when you basically pay a monthly fee of $5
Right.
to support your creator, like your chosen creator or your chosen streamer. So
Mm.
now, there's been a lot of like criticism for like three particular people that I'll be mentioning today. So the first one is called Bad Bunny, InvaderVie, and finally the Vine slash YouTuber slash model slash I don't know what the heck she is, Amanda Cerny. Like I don't even know what she does honestly. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I thought she was a model, but I'm not
I
sure.
thought she was a model, and then she's a Vine person, so I thought that she like model thing was like something that she does as an amateur, and then
Yeah.
she went to YouTube for a while. I don't know what happened to that, and she's like on Instagram, like whatever. So, I don't know, but
Yep,
so
yep.
those three in particular are the one that's like have had a huge backlash, I suppose, right?
Yep, yep.
From their instances of sub begging. Now, like I encourage people to like listening to this to just look them up yourself because like oh my gosh,
Yeah. We'll probably link the videos down
we'll probably
below
link the
again.
videos in the description later on.
Yeah.
But like so there's these three people are pretty infamous now in the like just stream community and just like internet community in general as like thoughts, like, people who are just not pleasant in particular, right?
Sorry. Pretty people who are not pleasant
Pretty
in.
people who are not particularly pleasant, yes.
Yep, yep.
So I have you watched those three videos?
Yes, actually, apart from Bad Bunny, I've watched the one from Invader V because that was the one I mentioned to you last week too, right?
Yeah, yeah, you mentioned that last week.
And the second one was Amanda Cerny. I watched someone talk about it as well because I feel like all the commentary channels that I've been watching have like not gaslighted, literally like they've been burning these girls for their stupidity online.
Okay, yeah. So to
Yeah.
be fair, they deserve a little of the hate that they like obtain, but not to the extent that they have now. And I'm going to mention why. But so you watch this clip?
Okay.
Yeah. I think personally they don't deserve as much of the backlash that they receive. At least
Oh,
for like
really?
at least for the other two. But for this one person, like for Bad Bunny in particular, I don't think she deserved it. But for the other two, they may not deserve the amount of hate that they deserve right
Really?
now.
Even Evander V? Evander V.
Invader
Invader
V.
V?
Late,
Okay.
yeah, later I'll mention why. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll mention why. So what do you think? Before I explain though, like I want to ask you, like, what do you think about the video I sent you so far?
I think from like the most shit to the least shit one, yeah.
Hmm.
I would say the most shit would be Bad Bunny,
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
and
So you.
then the
Okay.
least shit would be Amanda Cerny.
Oh. Okay.
Cause I think for me, but the one that I really like invested my time watching on, like as in people talking about it on all that, was InvaderVie. Uh, thing is with InvaderVie was that yeah, she came off as very like condescending and like yeah, rude, bitchy, and the whole $5 mantra shit was stupid. Uh, yeah,
Okay.
that was so dumb. That was very dumb. That was very dumb. Yep. But I
Uh,
think why I said that Bad Bunny was like the first shit one would be uh okay, because here's the thing. I told you I watched both, two of the last ones you've mentioned, but I didn't watch the Bad Bunny one, right?
mm-hmm.
When you showed me the link and I watched the link just now, I was like, I literally, my mouth, my jaw dropped when she said pig pay. She called she called her she called her followers or like her subscribers or the people who watch
Pigs,
her as
right? Yeah.
pig pay, and I was like, dude, are you really sure you should be talking about your followers like that? Like that was my first like, what the fuck? Like because with interview it was like okay, she's just like laying it all down, whatever. She wasn't screaming, she was just being a condescending like yeah, whatever. But with Bad Bunny, she started shouting and then she started saying like, where are my pig pays at? And I was like, what, are they okay with being called that? And then like her way of begging was, I also remember there was this one point in the video that you showed me, like she was screaming, please. Like it wasn't a like please, it was please.
Yeah.
Like
Like as in she's like super desperate for whatever it is she wants
like
to
a
do.
rage kind of please. Like
Yeah.
hasn't your mom ever told you to say please and thank you nicely to get what you want? Like at least okay, honestly, I have to give it to Invader V and maybe Amanda Cerny. Like at least they said please in a less confrontational way, and they don't call
Uh,
themselves as pick pays or whatever. Apart from Invader V maybe, but yeah, Bad Bunny was the worst to me. Yep.
oh yeah. So okay. So you probably watched these three videos already, right? So
Yep.
let's tackle Bad Bunny in the first place. So yeah, I'm pretty much like in terms of your opinion, I pretty much agree completely. Like I
Right.
yeah, yeah. I'm in the same opinion as you when it comes to like Bad Bunny, where she's like a complete asshole. Like she oh my gosh, like she's probably yeah, indeed, she's probably the worst out
Good
of
to
the
know you're
three.
not a simp like that
Yeah,
one guy.
God dude. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, like I don't really understand how after being treated in such a way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You would still consider yourself like a true loyal subscriber or something like that.
Wait,
I
are
would
people
have
still subscribing to her?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Probably.
Oh my
Probably.
god.
Otherwise she would no longer be in the internet, I think.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
So like it's really so I think her behavior at least, right? When it comes to
Mm.
the streaming idea is completely unacceptable. Like she had absolutely no reason whatsoever like to basically call out like people out, and it's no the thing is that, so you're talking about the pay pigs as well, right? But I'm also talking about just the regular viewers who is there, because that's who she's targeting the most, don't you, like in totality, right?
Wait. Was it the one where she got mad that like in within 1 hour there was only like 5 subs or something like that?
Yeah,
Was it
like
that?
how do you not have $5? So like when she says that, she's basically like addressing the free viewers, right? Essentially.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Like so how do you expect to get any subs if this is how you treat just random
That's my
people
point.
that's watching your channel, you know?
Exactly. Like I don't know like where she comes off with that high horse of hers. Like as in how entitled do
Do
you
you
think
have to
you
be?
feel
Yeah.
yeah, do you have to feel like you are to be so condescending in such a shitty manner, you know?
Mm.
Like oh, I mean, okay, I don't really know what these three girls do. I know that I mean, like, I know Amanda Cerny is kind of a comedian, I guess, when she was in Vine.
Hmm.
That's subjective too because I didn't really find her
I don't
comedy
find it
funny,
funny.
but like okay, I guess in a way she did find she did make some funny videos with King Batch or whatever. But
Uh,
I mean, like, what does Bad Bunny have to offer with her stream? Because so far, all I know, like, I have never watched her videos before, but so
Oh,
far
right,
from the
right.
comments that I've read,
Yeah.
she's only commenting on videos. Like, she just does commentary.
Yeah, so what she is she calls herself a political commentary.
Oh
Like
no.
yeah, political commentary channel. And like
Oh no.
it's actually a thing in Twitch from what I'm aware of.
I
Like
mean, like, yeah, I guess, yeah,
yeah.
I can see it, but it's like, okay, okay,
Yeah, so basically it's what you describe of her is not completely wrong. So what she is like she watches videos, like political videos,
right.
and she comments on it. So you're you're not completely wrong. Uh,
Is she commenting on it smartly or like
I
just
don't know, but based on her behavior, I don't think so.
yeah? That's my point. Okay, okay. Anyways, yes.
Yeah, like considering how she is like what do you call it? How she acts and treats her viewers and stuff like that, and like just general
Mm.
people. By the way, these are strangers that she doesn't know, right?
Right, exactly.
I'm not sure whether she's a good political commenter, but based on like how she treats just like random strangers who doesn't pay her for her quote unquote valuable opinion, I bet her commentary isn't that valuable. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's her. So yeah, that's Bad Bunny. So we seem to have pretty much equal opinion when it comes to her. And then
God,
second
yes.
one, and then second one is Invader V.
Before we go to InvaderVie, I just want to say and point out, uh, freaking Bad Bunny actually mentioned like, what was it? Like she didn't have subs, so it was disrespecting her, and I was like, what the heck? Like to her in her brain, it was like no subs means disrespect, which I find it really like, what the heck? Like, okay, I get that subs equals to love and support, but no subs does not necessarily mean that it's disrespect. It just maybe that person doesn't want to pay. It's like not, it's like their choice, you know. That was one thing that was like, what the heck? That was yeah,
Oh, okay.
the three things I hate about her. But yeah, okay, go on.
So yeah, so that's Bad Bunny, and then
Yep,
next is
Invader
Invader
V.
V. So what do you think
Yep.
of Invader V personally?
You know, you know, in class where you have like this smart kid who, not, I mean like this kid who's always like answering questions and stuff like that, but her or his answers are always like empty.
Mm-hmm.
They try to sound smart, but they're actually just empty, and like really the things that they're saying is like not smart at
Not
all.
particularly smart, yeah.
Yeah, that she reminds me of that person.
Okay.
It's like she's trying to say, okay, the moon is the moon, and that's what makes it the moon. And in my head, I'm just like, what are you trying to, what
And
are
what
you trying to
smoke are
point?
you cracking? Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to prove? Like, I get the moon is the moon, but why? What? Yeah, that was my point with her. And the second one was also in terms of snarky, I would say she's the most snarky out of the three
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, that one's fair. That's a
because
fair criticism.
yeah,
Yeah.
I see her body language. Like, I see how she smiles after her condescending like comments. And
Yeah.
then I see how she, you know, like I think near the end, like the video that you showed me, she was like saying something about guys jacking off to her and not paying whatever. It was weird. Like she was trying to be so condescending, you know, to her followers or her watchers. And I thought it was stupid. And then like the whole $5 is $5, $20 is there's the difference is that $20. I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I watched the video of her follow up. I think it was the video you showed me also. Like she said she was sorry about it, right?
Yeah, yeah, she apologized. I won't even call it an apology. It's like this weird, like semi apology or fake apology video.
You see, I was watching Tiny Meat Gang podcast talking about her, right?
Huh?
And one of the podcaster who was Noel Miller, like he made a freaking valid point. Like she should have just said, I don't have that opinion now. Not as if like completely what I said was a lie. I didn't mean it. She could have just said like, okay, I own up. I what I said was wrong. I don't look at it in that perspective anymore. I hope you can, you know, forgive me, and I've changed. But she literally just went the other route of like, I didn't say it.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
didn't
say,
mean
and
it.
that was so stupid when I heard that. Like,
Like, dude, you
dude,
said it.
there's literal video evidence of you saying this shit. How can you not say like? It's insane. When I heard that, I was like, "How dare you?" You know?
And she was like, that doesn't really track. And she was like,
Oh my god, dude, it's insane.
No, I said that was the thing with me. Like she didn't manage, she didn't handle it correctly, and the way she tried to what is it called, like
Downplay the.
yeah, the way she tried to damage control it was also not smart, and that's what I mean by smart words but empty essence, empty substance.
Okay. So that's your opinion.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
yeah.
So for InvaderVie, for me, I I think she's very shallow compared to like she's the most shallow out of the three, maybe.
Okay. Why?
Yeah,
Is it because of her work or what? What did
I
she
don't
do
know.
anyway?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't even know if
Okay.
she does like. I think she does like what do they call like the in real life thing, but I have no idea.
Yeah,
So
I think she just talks to them, right? While
yeah.
sitting on her. Okay. Yep. 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 Okay. Go on.
So so when it comes to like Bad Bunny, for example, I think she's just a dick. She's like a very, very unpleasant person to be like talking to in general. Not even when it comes to concerning subs or anything. I think she's genuinely not a nice person, right? That's my opinion of Bad Bunny. And then when it comes to InvaderVie, I think she's just like
Yep.
ignorant, shallow, and just basically very like just not aware of like the environment that she's in, you know. Because
Yeah.
yeah, because here let me explain it. For example, like let's say I become a streamer, like I become a
Yes.
relatively like small but like quote unquote successful streamer, right?
Yes. Yes.
And let's say like I have the amount of subs they have. I don't know even how many subs they have.
Yeah.
Let me check for this. Invader V subs subscribers count. I bet she had tons because like
I think she has a lot. Yeah. And okay, I won't deny she's actually the prettiest out of all the three girls.
she has
Like
600 subs.
yeah, and I mean like I have to admit she does have a pretty face. Like
Okay,
she's
yeah,
very pretty. I think honestly I hate to downplay Marcia, but she reminds me a bit of Marcia, a bit.
yeah, a bit. Yeah,
But
I got you.
Marcia is like 10 times better. Like she appreciates what she has, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
yep, okay.
Yeah, so overall, like in terms of sub count, like subscriber count, she has about like 600 plus. They don't know the exact amount, but
Yeah,
let's say she has like 650, right? Because they say
six hundred
600, not
fifty. Yep,
650
yep,
subs.
yep.
Now, each sub is about $5.
Wait. What does she have? 600,000 subs or
No,
600 subs?
600 plus. So like 600, somewhere around 600, but they
Oh,
don't know
okay,
the exact
okay,
amount. Yeah. So
okay. That's
so what I mean is like let's say she has like 650 minimum or something.
okay.
So like per month, right? People pay about $5, right?
Yeah,
Twitch
yep,
takes about
okay.
and then Twitch takes like half of that, so like 2.5,
Okay.
$2.5, two point
So
five
wait, if I
dollars,
mm-hmm.
and then multiply that like by 50. That's about 1,600, so like $25.
Wait, I don't get the calculations. I'm dumb. My math is shit. Wait.
And
So
it's $5. And it's $5 per month.
yeah, 2.5, right? 2.5.
2.5 because I think Twitch takes half of it or something.
Yes, okay. And then
And then she has about let's say minimum 600 or
three
650
subs.
subs,
Yeah,
right?
okay, got it. Yep.
That's like
Thousand.
$1,600 ish per month.
Yeah. Yep.
Just chatting, just like sitting down on like the place that 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 her high seat is like placed, and
Mm-hmm.
just chatting, just talking about random shit. I don't know what she talks about, but like she
Yeah.
just talks about things for like like every month, like
Yeah.
600, like, and she gets like $1,600.
Yep.
I would kill to be in her position. Are you kidding me?
Yep. Yep.
Like I would
Yep.
be so freaking blessed just to be able to do what she does, like on a semi regular basis,
No,
right?
I agree. I definitely agree. Especially
Yeah.
okay, 'cause I don't know about her. Like
Mhm.
she's Canadian, so she probably I don't know about the rates in Canada, like how expensive it is to live there or whatever. But if we were to convert it to Indonesian money, okay,
Uh-huh.
like that would have been around 25 million rupiah
Yeah,
per month.
that's a month. That's quite a bit of
Holy
money,
shit! Yes,
right? That's
exactly. Yes.
like for her maybe it's not a lot, but like 16.25. In addition to that, like she gets donations, I think, as well.
Right. And I heard from like you know Penguins OZ.
Who?
Critical.
Penguins. Yeah, Penguins.
Yeah. He also mentions that Twitch is not only based on subs. Like you can get money from like
From ads,
advertisements, if I'm not
from
wrong.
donations.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm pretty sure on top of that, she still has like other ways of getting money from Twitch, right?
Yeah, exactly. So like in my head, she might like I don't know, like addition with like donations, with advertisements, she might have made like something around $2,000 at least per month.
Yeah, per month. Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty freaking like that's just sitting down, just chatting. That's insane. I would love to do that.
Right. Exactly. Me too. I also want to look pretty and just get money.
I, I mean, if I could just chat with like people, and I would personally love to do that. Like honestly, just like listening, like see people, like where they come from, like what's their jobs, what they
Right.
do for a living. That just like listening to people and their complaints seems interesting to me. Like, cause like we're Indonesians, we're like in our mid-20s. Ouch. We're like mid-20s
Yeah.
Indonesians, and like our
Yeah.
problems and our issues and like our what we go through daily is going to be different from like someone else from across the world, right? And to
Exactly.
me,
And yep. Yep.
and to me, that like just talking like that
Mm.
is enough for me. That's like that's fun to
Yeah.
me,
I mean,
right? Yeah.
like it's dude. I swear, if I was blessed by the gods of like having a pretty face and being able to just talk to people, not even
Uh,
sexually, just being able to just be on screen, like, and getting the money, just being like, oh yeah, guys, hi, let's meet up, let's hang out for 1 hour because of my face, dude. I'd be like, oh god, thank God I'm blessed with this face, you know?
yeah, exactly. But that's my point exactly. Like, how is it that she's in the position that she is, right? Like just a streamer, and she makes
Right,
this amount of money minimum, and she's still
right.
asking for like for subscriptions, for subs. It's
I
it's
don't
so weird
know,
to me.
like,
No, and that's the same for like Bad Bunny as well, just like in general, you know. Like how could you like what do you call it? How do you um think of your viewers, the people who's like allowing you to be in the position that you are, like that kind of way.
isn't InvaderVie a model too? Because I saw like her, I
She
don't know
might
what,
have been possibly, yeah, she might have been. So
yeah, I
she,
mean,
yeah,
even if she, I mean, like, if I don't know, I feel like if you're so desperate on money that much, like, you can actually find other ways to get money, rather than like condescendingly put down your followers who have like followed you, loyally,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, okay, like I said, if I was blessed with the face of a goddess, like I would have used that to my full potential. Like I won't just use it on Twitch. I'd like go for a modeling agency again, or I'd go make a YouTube channel and just be like make some videos of like, oh, daily makeup routine, even though like I'm already beautiful enough by nature.
I'm not sure about that because later I'll talk about that later. I'm not sure if that would be possible, but I'll talk about that
Okay,
later.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
But yeah, but you know, I don't know. Like some people can be really entitled. So that's why I meant she's like super ignorant, super shallow, super entitled. She felt like this sort of thing is like something that she expects.
Okay,
So
so here's the thing for me. I thought okay, when I hear like $5 a month, I thought, wow, that's a pretty low amount of money. Like I thought $5 is okay lah. Maybe she had, to their defense, I mean to their benefit of the doubt, I thought that $5 wasn't like a lot of money too, because
mhm.
who knows, like I mean $5 is something that you'd give a kid and they would buy candies for. Usually that's what I thought, right?
Mhm.
But then after thinking about it, how people say some people really don't have money and they have other kinds of like priorities in life. Yeah, obviously I would understand why $5 is a big deal to them. Like I wouldn't be paying $5 for her, for example. Like that's not what I want to do for with my $5.
Yeah,
But
yeah, sure.
I tried converting the $5 to our currency, right, which is
Mhm.
Indonesian dollars. It's
Mhm.
around 750,000 rupiah, dude.
Yeah, that's
Like
that's
you don't even like, it's not even it's not even the amount of a whole meal. You can actually buy like a plane ticket to another town.
yeah, with
Like
750,000. Yeah, yeah. At
it's
least
a big money.
here, right, in Indonesia, right?
Yeah, like I could buy Animal Crossing. Just to make it clear, like it's actually quite a lot of money, and if some people think that it's the money for them to survive, they would probably focus on putting it on essential needs rather than just this girl, this pretty girl right here who already has 600 subs.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah, that's the thing, right? No. Like, and what made her situation even worse for her, yeah, is the fact
Yeah.
that like she did this during like the corona, like when the coronavirus was like on peak
Exactly.
as
Oh
well.
my god.
Yeah, I think she wouldn't
Yeah.
have. I think she wouldn't have been hit that hard if she didn't do it at the time that she did it. You know.
Because I think what she said was like, if you don't have enough money, what are you doing? You should go get a job. Like
And
that was
like, yeah, I was like, that's what I was about to say to you as well. You know, like to her.
that 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 was a
Can't
poor
you
taste.
get a job?
That was
Is
a
that
poor
not
taste.
something? Oh,
No,
like,
cause I'll be straight up fair too. Like my condition right now, I'm actually working based on a contract basis, right? And it's like
uh,
it's subject to extension after my 1 year contract. Then later after that 1 year, 2 years in total, will they give me like a promotion where I become like a full employee, a full time employee?
uh,
So I also understand like the sitting on the edge every day at work, like thinking, oh shit, like I might get terminated if this doesn't get better. If the situation
uh,
doesn't get better and my firm is not doing so well, they might want to lay off the irrelevant people, namely
uh,
me as a trainee, you know?
yeah, okay.
So for her to say that like, oh, just go get a job, find a job, it's like, dude, it's not that easy anymore, you know? Like it wasn't easy before and it's not
It
gonna be
wasn't
easier
easy
now.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, so I guess to me it was very insensitive, especially of what was going on now, you know.
that's why I meant when like I think her comment was very ignorant. That's why I mean
Shallow,
like
yeah.
super entitled.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But
so
okay,
uh,
wait, I don't believe that Bad Bunny is a real like a real. Are you? Maybe it's just a persona. What do you think? Do you think it's a persona?
so from what I've heard, no, she's not. It's not. That's
Oh
how
my
she
god.
actually acts the majority of the time in her stream. From what I searched. So, because the thing is that I also thought the same. Because like I think it's just a persona where she's like,
Yeah.
as a joke, I was like, oh, like everyone is in on it.
Somebody can be that bitchy. And then,
Apparently that's how she acts majority of the time. Because like there's other clips um where she's just casually not even talking about commentary or something like that, where she
oh my
looks a
god.
little trashy. Like she looks a little trashy, but like she was just basically complaining about like subs and stuff like that. And here's the no no here's the worst thing about it. She has
What?
more subs than InvaderVie.
If, right. Like I would think that she had more subs because I look like she has a lot of like history of like issues. So I'm pretty sure she has a lot more exposure than Invader V, you know?
She has like
So
1800 sub or something. Like 1800.
1800, that's like twice as much as Invader V.
Yeah, twice as much.
Oh my god. Okay. I have another theory as well. Like I saw someone mention how like maybe this is a fetish thing. Like some people actually want to be degraded in their
Degraded.
in their financial situation, and they find it like it's such a turn on for hot girls or pretty girls to like tell them you don't have money, like you're
Yeah,
so
that okay, yeah.
poor.
Okay, so that's a fair argument, but here's the thing. If it was a persona, right,
Yeah.
she would have maybe made a response, saying like, "Oh, I apologize for saying something like that. Like, I thought, like, I call it like what I'm doing right now. This is this. It's a persona, and like you can tell from like here in these clips or something like that. Like, basically anything. Like, she could have done literally anything to basically say, hey, this is not who I really am. Uh,
Yeah.
right? And it's like, this is what I'm like in real life, blah blah blah, this and that, this and that. But no, like there's a lot of clips showing like she's actually a very trashy, not so nice person.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, from the get go, starting from when she said pay where you are at," something like that, I was like, okay, this is too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, I I don't think it's a persona.
That's so sad though. If you're not, like, you're so delusioned in life that you think that you are entitled to everyone's respect. Apparently, if they don't sub you.
It's like that's the thing. She's not even demanding respect. She's just demanding money. Because
Yeah.
in her eyes, in her mind, it's like the money is equal
Oh,
to respect, right?
but did you know that like her commenting on like the political videos or whatever, she used ad blocks.
And I didn't notice that. So yeah, so those are the two, like probably the two older ones, more famous one. And then now the recent one is regarding Amanda Cerny, right? That's the
Two. Mm-mm.
yeah. So the last one is regarding Amanda Cerny. And I'm not. Have you watched the clip that I sent you?
Yes, I have, and I've seen someone talk about her as well. I mean,
Oh, okay.
okay.
So
Yep.
her base. So basically, now there's a lot of like back and forth here and there, right, about this particular clip. And so the
Yeah.
thing is that the clip is that she's basically saying, um, we're again, I need like at least a minimum of like 500 subs.
Yep.
Otherwise, I can't. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
not willing to do this full time or something, or like
Yep.
having a schedule for it.
Yep.
What do you think personally about this? Like, what do you think about personally saying about that kind of comment? Like, considering, like, let's say, let's assume that you as a viewer of that particular stream is a long-time Amanda Cerny fan for whatever reason. Like, you're a
Mm-hmm.
huge fan of hers, and she said something like that. What do you think?
Mm. I can definitely see why this was a very manipulative move from her part.
Yeah,
Because yeah, like you said, if I was a huge fan of her, I wanted to see more of her stuff, and it was only because that she would do it only if she had at least 500 subs. I would ask other people to sub to her, or I would like make other accounts to sub to her, you know?
yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
Because I'm
And
desperate because I want to be
yeah,
watch
you're like
her
a
more.
desperate. Exactly. So now when I saw that, it kind of feels like almost
Threat.
like yeah, almost like a threat, almost like a societal blackmail, if you will. You know,
Whoa, blackmail though. Society, like what? Like how?
like what I mean is like if you don't have 500, you're not gonna see me. That's basically it. You know? Like not blackmail, sorry, but yeah, like a threat essentially, like a societal
Yeah,
threat.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I think I get it. Like she's trying to make it as if like this is not my problem. This is our problem.
this
You know,
is
like she's
our problem. You know, like if
yeah.
you don't have 500, if I don't have 500 subs, I can do this on schedule.
Oh
Now
no, no,
I
not if I have 500 subs. Not if
oh
we don't have
we
500
yeah.
subs. We'll be in dip shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's exactly like when I saw that, like uh when I first saw that clip, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
I was at first, to be honest, I didn't feel that what she said was particularly bad.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
like I don't think she was begging particularly, right? It's
Mhm.
just something. It's just like, to be honest, it's a little what do you call it? It's a little uh like just very to the point and very honest of the video,
Right.
basically.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
she basically saying, oh hey, I'm like, if I don't have 500 subs, I just can't do this full time or like regularly,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and I think that's why I said like she was the least problematic out of all the three. I feel like it was the least because to me that's just an empty threat as well, see. But then
Yeah,
now when you mention like in the standpoint of huge fan, then yeah, I kind of see why it's a bit dick move.
it's a bit of a dick move essentially. Yeah. And the thing is, I think she had a defense saying like, I'm streaming no matter what on Twitch. That's what she said, right? Just like,
Okay.
so someone called her out saying like, you're Twitch begging, you're sub begging or whatever. And
Yeah.
then her defense is basically, on in quote, exactly it. I'm streaming no matter what on Twitch, but to be on a religious time schedule, it needs to make sense to be
Oh.
able to take a priority over other things. Until then, it is a random times each day in between all other things and platforms. 100%. I don't think that is wrong to do. So that's her defense.
I mean, I can see why. I mean, like I find it fair. I find it fair in a technical perspective, yeah.
Yeah. But I think
Uh,
personally, okay. So if that is her defense, I was like, I guess, it makes sense. Like, let's say, considering that she's like, she does, if she has like a lot of different things to do, like YouTube or whatever,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand. It's like, okay, you don't have time to do for Twitch, and so you'll do Twitch whenever, and so only when it becomes a
500 thing.
reasonable, yeah, like a
Yep. Yep.
reasonable monetary, um
Mhm.
again, like a reasonable monetary incentive to do this kind of
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
Yep. And so, That's what she said, right? And the thing is that
Mm-hmm.
I understand, but at the same time, that's not exactly what you said in the clip. If that makes any sense, you know?
Okay, I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
I get what you mean. Like, I mean, like in the clip, it seems as if that wasn't the whole point.
That
The
wasn't
clip
the
was just a
case.
threat. Yeah.
It wasn't the case. It felt she like basically what she said was like, if we don't have 500 subs, yeah, I can't do this. You know?
See, I don't know if her answer was like a nice save or if she really meant it, in the video, as if like she actually meant what she meant in her explanation. That,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she's doing this because like she wants to see whether it's full of commitments or not. If it's just like, less than her objectives, then she wouldn't really focus on it as much as the other projects that she's doing or something like that, right?
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So the reason why she's saying that is not sorry. Like the reply that she made was because a particular streamer, I guess, he's like his name is Mystic. He mentioned the fact that like
Hmm.
he went um like he had only 150 viewers on Twitch, and he had to build up that following for like about 2 months, and he had to do that
Yeah,
regularly, right? He had to stream
yeah,
regularly and
I
stuff like that.
definitely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what she said. Like exactly, I'm streaming on Twitch no matter what. But to be on that schedule, on that like regular streaming schedule, I have to make
Mm-hmm.
sure I'll be able to like basically have an incentive to do so. That's her defense of it,
Mm-hmm.
at least.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like, what do you think personally?
I
Yeah.
honestly, I think out of all the three, I would say she would be the smartest one out of all the three, because I can see why people are saying like this is very manipulative, very fake. I mean, I agree that
Uh-huh.
this is quite manipulative move,
Mm-hmm.
but I really can see this as a business move as well.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, think about it this way. Like she knows the risk of getting involved in something that's like maybe she might not get enough stability coming from this. She
Mm-hmm.
wants to start with at least some sort of stability. So what she does is, okay, I'll play the roulette, not roulette, but I'll play the risk kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get 500, I can start being stable from 500, and then I can do whatever I want every day with that 500 subs at least.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if I
yeah.
don't, then I can't. I don't think I can be able to put as much effort in. Which I agree. I think in terms of business standpoint, that's. I mean, if I were not to look at it in a very like biased, hatred kind of way, I would say that it's a smart move. But now you've given the perspective from a huge fan, I can see why it kind of hurts.
Yeah, it kind of hurts her like perspective essentially, like her
Mm.
like what again? Yeah. So I don't know. For me, out of all the three, her case is the most conflicting.
Yeah.
I personally didn't like the way she went about things. You know, like
Mm.
what do you call it? Like the fact that she said like, oh, if you don't have 500 subs, blah blah this and that. I do not agree with that bit at all. I think that's probably very scummy thing to say, even to
Mm-hmm.
say. You know, like even without context. You know, right? You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Like even if let's say you're gonna stream semi regularly, right? Like
Right.
you're just gonna do it for like whenever you're free, whenever you have time, and so on and so forth. That's fine.
Yeah.
Especially if you're
Yeah.
busy. If you're a busy like YouTuber or very like busy famous person, and then
Yeah.
um your what do you call it, and you're uh like just streaming whenever you're free. I personally think that's not like nothing wrong with that.
I think in a way it's for me. I agree with you in that aspect of like maybe it's because it's the way she carried herself in that video. You
Yeah,
know,
right. Yeah, yeah.
because I feel like if she had worded it a little bit differently, it wouldn't have had much of a backlash as she's been having now. Because I feel like if she had mentioned something along the lines of like, I think I'll do Twitch if I have around 500 subs. So yeah, I think that'll be okay. But she said something along the lines of like, "Oh guys, we need to get to 500 subs, or I can't do this, or I can't do this." She said something like that, right? Like, or
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't do this.
she mentioned something like that, and like to me that one felt a little scummy. Like,
I can see why that's like a begging for subs kind of thing.
yeah, yeah,
But the rationale behind it is that like, okay, I won't I know that it's kind of like shitty in terms of like to the fans, but business perspective, I guess that's kind of smart move if you think about like cunning, but smart.
Hmm.
Cause like, I mean, someone who wants to start something like a business venture, you also have to have a bit of like that kind of threshold, right? Like if you want to start a bakery business, for example, you would say, okay, I'll start when I have about $500. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
that
think that's where she was coming from. Like she said, okay, if it's this is gonna be stable, it will be from 500 subs. But the fact that she tried to pull everyone in, like this is our problem, you know, we have to fix this because this is our problem, or you won't be able to see me. That's kind of shit. That's
yeah.
kind of a dick move.
Because
Yeah.
like the way she said it, I think on like in quote was the she said, okay, like we're too focused on numbers right now. Like I just need 500 subs and we'll be able to do this thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for me it was also about like how she wager in her value. Like, okay, here's the thing. There's a difference between like her probably saying, okay, if we get to 500 subs, I will I will stream me cooking for you guys. Like I'll do a dinner kind of thing for you guys if you guys want. If we get to a
Oh
500
yeah,
subs,
you're talking about
that's
like
our
sub
goal.
goals, right? Yeah, you're talking about
Yeah,
like
like that's a
towards the
goal, right?
uh-huh.
I mean, if I was a fan, I'd be like, oh my god, I want to see her cooking. Like I want to see what she can cook, or I can recommend her what she can cook for me, like in real life kind of perspective. That'd be
Mhm.
cool. But she's trying to make it as if like she's so valuable that 500 subs is her worth to start it up.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh man, come on.
That I can see why you say it's scummy from that perspective. But if
Yeah,
it's from like a goal-based perspective, I think it's not wrong to want to get
because
more
I
subs.
know because I'm aware of like some YouTubers. Oh, not some YouTubers. Sorry, some streamers where they do that sort of thing, but it's mostly like
Yeah.
as a fun thing, Okay, like if I can get to this amount of subs, like great, that's cool and all. But uh, like if I don't get it, it's fine. Like I know, cause like I watch a lot of Dota streamers, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's one streamer called his name is Febby, and he's like this Korean streamer. He does like
Mhm.
really stupid things as a sub goal. Like he's gonna do like a cooking stream, like you mentioned, or
Yeah.
things like cosplay stream where he oh sorry, not cosplay,
Yeah.
cross dressing
Yeah.
stream where he like
See,
cross dresses
those are
somebody.
the things. Those are the things that are like, oh, people are interested and they might want to sub because they want to see that,
Yeah,
just not.
it sounds funny. It's just
Yeah.
entertaining in general.
Exactly. And that's what I don't. That's what I didn't really appreciate from her was that she thinks that she's that entitled to get
To
500 subs just
get
because it's
500 subs.
her. Just because it's her. Not because of like, okay, I'll be able to provide you guys with stand up comedy if she is a comedian. Like I can
Yeah,
provide that after 500 subs. No, she was just like, I'm gonna do this if you sub to me. Like I'm gonna appear if you sub to me.
yeah. I'm gonna
Dude,
stream if you. Yeah.
I can freaking summon a ghost from the Grudge for free.
I don't need your shit.
Yeah, as in like I don't have to pay someone to appear in front of me. That's like
Oh no, no,
wow.
actually, oh my god, I was about to say this, but like like all these three people in like together, right? Like
Right.
they're they all have like the same problem. They think they're worth that $5 from like a
Exactly.
single person. Like
Yeah.
because like they especially like in Invader's V's case, this is why I think she's like again like I think this is uh, like she's not the worst out of the three, but I think she's like the most shallow out of the three, even compared to like
Bunny, Bad Bunny.
even compared to Bad Bunny, personally at least, because like she even looks up like the people that sub to
Dude,
her or like
oh my
donates to her.
god, yes. Oh god, I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot we were to touch on that as well. Yeah, like that was when I heard her say that, I found it really freaky because I'm like, what are you?
What are you
Why?
doing? Why you do
Like,
that?
oh my god. I mean, okay, maybe some people would like to, discover their followers or their subs. And probably some subscribers also would like, oh wow, she noticed me, like she saw my profile or whatever. I
Mhm.
think okay, maybe that's okay. But like why would you say that out
Out loud,
loud? Like
like
that makes
to
you just
all
like a
to
creep.
all your loyal subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah. What was shady was that the way she went through their profiles was like through the PayPal submissions, right?
Yeah. She looked through the like PayPal donations or like subscribers, and she basically and then she followed like, so can you put your name in like your PayPal account usually, right? Your real name.
Right, right.
So
Yeah.
and so the name that you paid that with is then, and then she used those names and then looked them up on like
Yeah,
LinkedIn or something.
that's what I find the most freakiest thing. Because the thing is like there's one whole thing finding out someone from Facebook or finding out someone from like for example LinkedIn for example, but there's a whole nother level of finding someone through PayPal.
Yeah.
Like how obsessed are you for you to find out like all your pay? It's like I don't know. I mean, maybe I would do that too if I was her, but I wouldn't tell. Like I'd be so embarrassed like just looking up all my followers.
Through LinkedIn of all places, like through your like, just to find out. No, the worst thing about this, I think, is the fact that like she was trying to do it just to find out like their profession, you know, like what they do for
Yeah,
a living.
exactly. Like, dude, that's none of my business. I mean, like, that's none of your business. Like, if your subscriber, there's a subscriber who works as a janitor, like, what has that got to do with you?
Yeah,
Alright,
that's true.
like I think it's because she wants to validate the point of like, is $500 really not like enough for you? You know, if someone was like an engineer, she'd be like, it's enough for you. If it was like a janitor, okay, maybe I can get it.
Okay. Maybe that's why. Like, because like the majority of, I think she mentions the fact that like the majority of reviewers are like
Yeah, our engineers,
are
right?
engineers. Yeah. So
But
like, especially if you're like you're at like an engineering job, like you would have enough
yeah,
money to pay for that sort of thing, right? Yeah.
true, but it's still a dick move, nevertheless, for you to kind
Yeah.
of like categorize whether your subscribers need or like are obligated to pay you because of their job. Like, where does she come off thinking like she's the god of like, okay, you need to pay me. You don't have to because you're poor. You need to because you know like
Yeah. I get what you
leave
mean.
them alone. Leave them alone. If they wanna pay you, they will pay you. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh.
That was the part where I was like, okay, this is weird in a whole different layers. And and I think what freaks me out is that these three women are
Mhm.
like 20, 28 and above. Like they're near their 30s, right?
Yeah, InvaderVie, if I'm mistaken, is the oldest out of the three, I think. I'm not
Oh no,
sure.
I just checked. I think it was Bad Bunny. I think she's 33
Oh,
if I'm not.
she's the oldest one. Okay.
Youngest, weirdly enough, is Amanda Cerny. I thought she was the oldest
No, no,
from
no, no.
her.
She's, from what I know, comparatively, because like I saw the comments of the one who like basically commented on like Invader V's clips and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of like commentary channels who does this sort of thing. I think they mentioned the fact that like she was almost 30 or something,
Who?
and like
Amanda Cerny.
no, no,
Oh.
Invader V. The
Yeah,
fact
yeah,
that like
yeah.
she could still act like this when you're already like at
Right.
that kind of age is insane to them. Basically, how
Exactly.
do you think
Because
like that?
I tried to search up like Bad Bunny and Amanda Cerny's age as well. They're within the same group age.
Age
Like
group? Yeah.
yeah, like around 30s or nearing their 30s. So I just find it really weird how these girls think that I don't know, they have the mentality of like a 15-year-old sugar baby and that's saying something. I don't you know what? Like uh, I don't know. For me, okay, for you said that you watch that Korean Twitch streamer, right?
Yeah, the Dota one, yeah.
Do you sub to him, or have you ever
Uh,
subbed to anyone before?
I've subbed to, so I've subbed only to like two people from what I know. So I've subbed to the Febby guy, but
Mm-hmm.
only for like a couple of months for a while because I
Right,
stopped watching
right.
him altogether. And in my opinion, it's like I won't sub to someone unless I'm actually willing to watch their content like
Consistently.
regularly or semi
Right,
regularly, right? Yeah. So Febby's
right.
like, yeah, semi. So for in terms of like the Korean one, I was
Mm.
like I watched his stuff for like maybe 2 months or something, and then I stopped subbing to him altogether. And I think that's fair, right?
Yeah,
Personally, if you think
definitely,
about it, like if you don't
definitely,
enjoy the content anymore, or like you don't have the time to watch them consistently,
definitely. Yeah, I
definitely.
agree.
So I've subbed to him, and I've subbed to another one called like Soviet Womble. I'm not sure if you know that one.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not really a Twitch person. That's why I don't really
Oh
know.
no, he's not actually a streamer, and he'll tell you, but like he's a YouTuber. He's like a video game YouTuber.
Oh, okay. But he
Yeah, he
has
does.
Twitch stuff.
Yeah, but he sometimes streams on Twitch like casually, just to, like, because like he is known as a YouTuber that like basically over edits his videos a lot, and so when during the breaks between edits, he would like
Yeah.
stream. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah.
those are the
So
only times where like I've subbed to anyone, and also like
and
another gamer as well. But like yeah, those are like I've only subbed to like two or three people ever.
and okay, because the thing is, I've never subbed before, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And so my question is, when you do the sub, it's through PayPal, right?
Yep, yep, yep.
And it's $5. But then within, if we convert it to Indonesian money that we have right now, it's around 750,000 K. So you actually spend 750,000 K on a person
Seven
for
hundred
that month.
fifty? No, no, I don't think it's five. It's $5. Not.
Wait a minute.
It's not
Am I?
50. It's five.
Is my brain? Is my brain dead?
It's
Oh my god.
75,000. Not 750.
Oh, oh, oh! Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I
75.
think.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Okay,
75.
75,000 is not that bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah,
Still,
yeah. Okay, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
Yeah. But I think okay, that means one sub can't actually make me buy Animal Crossing because I thought it was like 750 per sub is like damn, I can buy Animal Crossing. That's 50 subs, yeah, that means.
Yeah, after 50 subs.
No, but like I guess to me it was just like
But
I've
50
never
subs is
paid.
still a lot. Like I'm just saying, like if
Yeah.
I even have 50 subs, then like I can do what they do. It's like it's great. I wouldn't have to
And
worry too much. You know?
see the thing is I'm not into Twitch, but I was at one point into this one Twitch streamers before. Have you heard of Laura Shigihara?
Oh yeah, yeah, she's the one who did the Plants vs Zombies music. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
But
love her.
my
I love her
the,
music.
the thing is, I don't really, I wasn't into Plants vs Zombies, so I didn't know her from there. I knew her from To the Moon, the game
Oh
from
yeah, yeah, she did that one too. Yeah,
Hangao. Yeah, and she also did the one, the sequel to the Moon, which was To Paradise. The
yeah.
Paradise, I
She
forgot.
also did Rakuen, right?
Yes, which also is one of my favorite games. So I just found out, like following her YouTube channel, I found out that she was actually doing Twitch. So sometimes like on my way to work, like sometimes I would listen to her doing Twitch, and sometimes I would comment. And honestly, these days I actually stopped watching her, not
Mm-hmm.
because because she's like there's a problem with her or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and what is it, she's I feel like she's one of the nicest Twitch streamers ever, and I think she, like you said, with the other mystic person, like your subs gain is always you build it up, you don't get it all in one night, right? So I think
Yeah,
that's what
even
she's
no
been
matter
doing.
even no matter how famous you are, especially like
Right,
because
yeah,
just because you're famous in one platform doesn't mean it's going to transfer as
exactly.
easily to another platform. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly, I agree. And that's why her engagement was like she did it once a week once, and now she does it more often. But I honestly personally don't watch it anymore because I actually feel guilty.
Oh, because like
I feel guilty because I don't pay for what I see. And
mhm.
and that's why I feel like I guess to me a bit offended by the whole three bitches. Oh, I call them bitches. Never mind. I'm offended by these three. What should we call them? Queens. These three
Thoughts, right?
queens. I guess, these three thoughts, because
Uh,
it's like, yeah, it kind of plays into my guilt of not being able to pay for Laura Shigihara. Not because I cannot. I mean, back then I couldn't, right? Because I didn't have a job yet. But now
mhm.
it's more of like PayPal wise. Like I don't even know how to set up a PayPal yet.
Oh, okay,
So it's
okay.
like to me it's like I want to sub and like really really look into her Twitch stuff when I'm able to pay for her. And that's because that's coming from a genuine heart that I really really like her. I like her work. I want to buy her stuff, I want to look
Mhm.
into her projects more. Not because she's like, "Oh guys, if you don't pay, I'm not going to play a song for you." Like
Yeah.
she
Oh
does it
my
for
god.
free, dude. She does it for free. She streams the music that people ask for her to play. And that's basically how she got like her build up because she plays for people.
Yeah, 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 basically, that's what she does, right? She does like music and
Exactly. And that's what made me feel like, okay, that if I ever want to invest in Twitch, she will be the first one who gets my investment because she
okay,
deserves it.
fair
Not
enough.
because like not because she's like, guys, I'm gonna disappear because after a year you guys are nothing. Like you guys don't sub enough. Like, you
Bitch.
know,
Yeah.
there's a difference. Yeah. And I think this goes back to the whole Amanda Cerny thing.
Hmm.
If she thinks that 500 subs will get her, imagine how the fluctuations would be in the next month. Because, like you said, right, subs can be turned on and off per month, right?
Yeah, you can like you have to do it manually, but yeah, you can turn it off like whenever you want.
Oh, you do it, man. You can do it. You do it manually.
Yeah, you have to do it manually. It's not like automatic, like you press a button and like stuff like that. I think you have to, because
Oh,
otherwise, like if you leave your account
yeah,
on,
yeah.
you'll still continually pay no matter what.
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 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 No, because I was thinking like if Amanda Cerny says, "Oh, I want 500 subs for that month," what if like people like don't sub to her the next month? Is she still gonna beg for it again? Like she'll be like, "Okay, guys, so we got 500 subs this last month, but we dipped to 400 this month, so I think I'm not gonna appear because
Oh
it's
yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you
you know
imagine something like that happens? Yeah, yeah.
if that happens as a follow up, then I can say that she's truly scummy."
Okay.
No, yeah. I mean, like business perspective, like the one I mentioned just now. Yeah,
Mhm,
she's smart, but if she dips because of the fact that her subscriber count decreases,
mhm.
then that's on her part. That's not on her business geniuses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's a fair point. That's a fair point
right.
to make. Yeah.
I think we'll have to see for Amanda
Uh,
Cerny. I don't know about the other two though. The other two are just I can't with
I cannot
with
deal
her.
with them either. But yeah, that's because like, and also the fact like I'm gonna mention this because like I think in the beginning of the beginning of this podcast, I mentioned the fact that like InvaderVie and like who's it, Amanda Cerny, right?
Mm.
Like even though the way they treat their subscribers like that, I kind of understand why they did it because from what I'm aware,
Mhm.
it's like even though Twitch begging is always like looked down upon, like
Yeah.
brought down upon, it's
Yeah.
not that uncommon of thing, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Like
Because I mean,
basic,
people
it's like
are
it's
looking for
because
money.
it's in the end it's almost kind of like a like and subscribe situation, except with like monetary commitment, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's from what I'm aware of, because like some people, like a lot of people made comments about this. Like for example, InvaderVie, I think there was a streamer called Destiny who defended her.
Yeah, I think I saw
Right?
that, but I didn't understand. But yes.
Yeah, yeah. So like, uh, so the thing is that it's so in Destiny's defense, like that's what he meant, right? He's like saying
Hmm.
that it's not easy being a streamer and so on and so forth. Like there's a lot of things here and there. Like there's like like sure you gain this much amount of money every month, but then there's like the setup cost or like the what about the like monthly what about like groceries and stuff like that, like
Right.
rent
Right.
and so
Hmm. Hmm.
you don't really get all that money back, and so you uh it's even though like let's say Amanda Cerny has like 500 subs, it's not and that's just like a bare to some people that might just be a like just a skim, she barely just got the amount of money she gets from doing this sort of thing, if that makes any sense. So yeah, in my opinion, it's like what they did, like what they said on Twitch, on stream, it's inexcusable. Personally, I think they're like terrible people. I think they
All
uh
three.
all three, just in general.
Oh.
Even Amanda Cerny, like Amanda Cerny, sure, like she said was like not as bad as the other two, but I think she's also
Yeah.
part of that, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
like I said, there is a bit of a manipulative like part on her. You know.
yeah. So sure, like maybe she said it as in like as a truth bomb, like this is what I'm saying to all of you. Like this is something
Yeah.
that I cannot do without a monetary incentive essentially.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
but at the same time, her intent when she said that was not all in like good intent.
Yeah.
She wasn't saying
Yeah.
that just for as a truth. She's saying that because like, hey, I can't do this regularly.
Yeah.
I need money, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And to me, I personally don't agree with that. Like that
Yeah.
bit. And so
Yeah.
all those three people, personally, I don't think they're very good people. But I understand why they had to go to that point. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on their way of living too, right? If they live like
Mm-hmm.
normal, I mean, if they live like quite bottom line standard, like I guess it's to make to make ends meet, it's possible. But if they have like other obligations, like maybe loans or whatever that they have to do. Yeah, perhaps it's not enough. I feel I sympathize with their need of money. I mean, everyone needs money. I get. I just don't like the way they try to get it.
Yeah, the way they get it, right? Essentially, like the
Yeah, it's the
methodology.
how to. It's the how to, not the why.
Because the thing is that at the end of the day, like for example, let's say me, for example, let's say I'm streaming and I don't have enough subs to, let's say, get by the day or something like that, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm not gonna suddenly say, oh, I'm gonna beg for subs. To me, it just basically means that Twitch is like streaming is not something that I can do
Right,
as
right,
as a job, as something that
right.
I can do regularly. It's just like that. Like so, I'm just gonna like I'm not gonna say to my viewers suddenly, hey, dude, like I need this many subs in order for me to like be able to do this regularly or blah 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 this and that. I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna like basically because there's another streamer that I personally don't really stream into like regularly. He's
Mm-hmm.
also a Dota streamer.
Mm-hmm.
He does like basically like you know what, like commentator, like the sports commentator.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically sports commentator but for Dota. So Dota commentator. So like he talks about
Oh,
that.
okay. That's cool.
So like he started out streaming on Twitch while he was still like working part time in Walmart or something,
All right. Yeah.
right? And he wasn't, and so the Twitch thing was like mostly a side gig,
Yep.
and he wasn't very good at the start. Like honestly,
Yeah.
when you see any of his like old VODs or something like that, he wasn't particularly very good at the commentating stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now he's invited to the biggest Dota event like ever.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
And
it's a
now
build.
he's
It's
doing it full
building. It's
time. Yeah,
building.
it's
Yeah.
building. He's building the community. He's building stuff like that, and you can do that. You don't have to beg. It's just
Yeah.
like sure if the stream is not going your way, it just means that you either need to do something
Right.
to to like you need to do something that allows you to either improve at this Twitch streaming thing
Mm-hmm.
or find any other like monetary avenue for you to go like to be able to support
Yeah.
what you're doing. Because in the end of the day, right, Twitch is being a streamer is kind of like a luxury if you think about it, like a
So true.
luxury
No,
job.
like I said, yes. Yes. Very.
So
Oh,
I don't know, I like to be able to drive these people to basically essentially begging. I don't know
dude,
whether
I no. I definitely agree though. Like just like to be paid by being yourself is amazing. Okay.
or even if you're not yourself, like just as a persona or just doing what you like
Yeah,
to
I
do.
mean that would be great. Yeah, if I were able to like do cosplay or whatever in Twitch and people like it, like that would be awesome. But I know my limits and I know I'm not like gonna be Twitch famous probably. So it's like
Yeah,
no, that's not my avenue. My avenue is finding a I wouldn't say a real job, but I'm just saying I would prefer a more stable job, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Because what comes with Twitch is a bit of instability because like you said, it depends on the subs that you get. It depends on your popularity, per se.
Mhm.
So if you're not popular, then you're not rich
Yeah,
by
exactly.
Twitch, you know.
It's like the Twitch god has like say you are not worthy. It's not something like that.
Exactly, exactly.
Like there's another like have you seen that like Kiwi guy, the one that does the woodworking? Have you seen him?
Yes, yes, the
The
New
clip?
Zealand dude, right?
Yeah,
I
the New
wanted
Zealand
to
dude.
bring it
Yeah,
up. Yes, yes.
because the one like he basically like said like you don't need to sub, dude. Like it's just come on in.
Oh, wait, you broke.
Oh,
Okay,
hello,
so
hello.
can you explain again? He basically what?
Yeah, he basically does like woodworking like streams and shit like that, and like when there was a clip of him basically like seeing someone donating to him, not really sub. I think
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they were subbing or anything, but I think it was donation or sub, and he's basically like, can I? Is there a way for me to get your money back?
Right, yeah, and then somebody did like a sub chain, right? Like a chain of subs to him,
Yeah,
and
and
he
then
was
like,
like,
oh my god, that was amazing when I saw that. I was like, that's insane. That's so cool. And like,
it melted.
I wish people like that would get more subs. You know?
Yeah, it definitely melted my heart. See, when I saw it, I was like, wow, like this dude is really like he's just living his life carving, woods or whatever he was
No,
doing.
to be fair on his part, I think the reason why he said like, oh, you don't need to sub and whatnot is because I think he's getting paid for the woodworking that he's doing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, as a
yeah.
commission, and so to him personally, that's enough money to get by.
Yes.
He
He's
doesn't
not
need this.
greedy.
Yeah, he's not really needing this like stream money, whatever.
And you heard what he said, right? Like if he had the money, like I mean, if he can't give it back, and what he would do with the money was that he'd just give his family or his mom, and then
Yeah,
give
yeah,
it
yeah.
away.
Give it
Like,
away.
dude, that's sweet. I mean, like that's cool.
Yeah,
It makes people want to give you more, you know?
yeah, because then we know that like the money that we gave him like as a sub is
Yeah.
actually used for good things, you know, for actual.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Exactly.
and it's
No.
just
Okay.
night and day comparing him and like those three people. It's like,
I know. When I saw the commentary against the three girls, and then I see his video, I was like, wow. And he's way older than them too, right? Or
yeah,
bro, I don't know. He looks older, but if he was
he looks.
younger, goddamn.
Was he younger? I think he could be younger because a
I
lot of Kiwi people just look a little older. From what I
Yeah,
know.
I don't know, but he does look older. But if he's younger, oh my God, nothing is working out for these girls right now. Everything is against them.
Everything is against.
But okay, realistically speaking, though, if I was a streamer and I was in like in need of cash,
Uh-huh.
I think realistically, I mean, just to be human, because I'm not gonna judge someone and think like being a hypocrite, I won't do it.
Hmm.
I feel like if I was a streamer and I really needed the money, I would definitely I would definitely mention like, hey, I actually need a couple more subs uh in this month or so, blah blah, because I need it. But I won't be to the point where like, if you don't, I will not appear, or if you don't, then you're just a freeloader,
Oh
or
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't,
yeah, yeah.
then you disrespect me. No, I would just mention like, okay, I this is my goal. I actually want to get this kind of subs, but hey, cool. If you don't want to, it's fine,
Yeah,
And
yeah. I was considering saying something like that as well because like I think personally,
exactly.
if I was in that situation, I would probably say something along the lines of like it's not like again this is something that I can't really do regularly, but I'll try my best to like keep up with whatever it is that like whenever I have free time and so on and so forth.
Right. And then like meanwhile, while I'm asking for like kind of asking for subs, or like just letting them know that I'm in need of subs, I would also go look for other jobs as well. I mean, I
Yeah,
won't
other
depend
avenue.
on other
Like yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And I guess these girls just didn't think it through. Or maybe they did and they just don't want to.
I don't-
I don't know. But yeah, yeah, I guess that's my take on the topic of Twitch trash. Yikes, I'm going
Yikes.
there.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
What so I guess do you have anything else to say?
No, I think that's it. For the
Yeah,
most
so I guess to wrap it up, let's just give our key takeaways. Um yeah, my key takeaways would be that, reality TV is here to stay
for fucking ever, I think. Jesus. I
for more
think
drama. And yeah, Twitch is a very new aspect of how you can get money, but then again, you have to play by the game right and ethically as well. I guess that's my key takeaways from the things we've discussed. What about yours?
for me, like so like you said, trash TV is just here to stay. Um
Amen, amen. I need more of that drama.
and also like just don't be a dick. Yeah. Don't be a dick. Don't be stupid. Like honestly.
You know what? Yeah, yeah. From a level of Ed, known like Ed,
Yeah, like
to
don't be a
Bad
dick
Bunny
and
Ed.
don't be mean to other people. Like just be nice.
Yeah,
Why can't people like okay, like to some people maybe being nice is a luxury, but still just try, you know.
yeah. I mean, be considerate with
Be
what you say.
considerate. Yeah.
At least think like, would you want to be said to that as well? Like, would you want someone to say that to you?
Yeah, would you want to like let's say you're a fan of someone, it's like would you call them out?
Yeah,
Man, I just can't stand like just Bad Bunny and like InvaderVie specifically though. Like
yeah. But we are in a mutual agreement, right? That in the level of like shittiest to not really that shitty conflicted kind
yeah,
of.
pretty much, yeah.
It's
Because
like
like
Bad
okay, no,
Bunny,
like
Vanderby, and
it's just oh my god, like I keep thinking about that, I just cannot like it keeps bringing me back to like the fact that relationship, like even though the two topic that we mentioned, the trash TV with Ed and with
yeah,
Nonak Ed and the subscriber thing, the this,
yeah,
the fucking the relationship between the people is a two-way street, you know.
Yeah.
Connect
Yeah,
and
you're right.
it's supposed to be a two-way street. The subscribers and the streamers are a two-way street. The streamers
Exactly.
provide content, and the subscribers are the one that's providing money if they think it's worth it.
Yeah, and if they don't want to pay, then it's not a form of disrespect. It's
It's
just
just they're not
they just
they don't think it's worth their time to
yeah,
subscribe.
or it's not a priority to them, and maybe they will in the future. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Oh
Just,
my God. Yeah, I guess that's our motto for today. It's a two-way street, baby.
it's a two-way street.
Baby. Oh my God. That was okay. I have to say this is a good podcast. I feel like it's a good podcast because we get to say everything out there, in
Yeah,
life.
yeah. It's like there's a lot of like opinions as well out there. Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that this second podcast has been very fun. I actually like this one a lot. Um yeah, I think we're gonna end the podcast here for today. We'll continue with our third episode tomorrow. Tomorrow. No, next week.
next week.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
So, thanks for listening, tuning in. Hi, Vanessa, if you're still here.
Yes, watching.
And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next Retropical podcast. Bye.
Bye.